Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Today, we're getting sorted, and I guess starting classes. So if you guys enjoy this episode and like to see more, please like, subscribe, comment below. I just want to jump right in, this is picking up right where the last episode went off, because I'm not really sure when and where is a good time to stop. So I will see, not ending the episode yet. So, as always, roll intro.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Yes, I am a Slytherin.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
That's still pretty cool, actually.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh, what? Come on!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
I take it he's headed
As
to
I was saying,
Slytherin house.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Again, I want to know what her relation to Ronald Weasley is. Ah, this is boggling my mind.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Okay, fair.
Very well. Aspiration.
Oh, that is so cool. With the snake and... I don't remember that from the movies, but that might have been in there.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh dear. Sorry, got something in my mouth. That's scary. Where'd everyone go? You wake up late on our first day?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Introduce yourself to Imelda, Ominous, and Sebastian. I'll go with this guy first.
Well, I
He's the closest.
suppose. No. Can I help you?
Did you see the way they just...
Oh, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful,
It was definitely
certainly, but
exciting.
quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
I'm gonna question.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Oh, he's talking about the dark arts.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time.
Oh, he's talking
It
about
was
the
good
dark
meeting you.
arts.
Good
I'm
luck today.
100%. I want to learn the dark arts from this bastard. That's what I want.
I wouldn't do that if I were
start
you.
I'll start with guy over here. Ominous. That's kind of ominous.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year.
His eyes are a little
I'm Ominous.
off.
Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a
Very
memorable
ominous.
arrival.
He's literally fucking ominous.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something
the
I'm
Parsons
especially
son?
proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Wait, is he the true half-blood prince? Mermaids often appear outside.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, so we have Ominous and Sebastian. So far, Sebastian's
If
most
you
interesting.
do that, you'll
Is
lose.
Ominous
Trust
is he-
me.
meant to be blind? I can't tell. Something's off with his eyes. They're kind of, well, I guess, ominous. Imelda.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Ah.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Okay. So she's a pretty stuck-up bitch, I can't lie.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
I'm not great at chess, to be honest.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the...
I didn't mean to end that. But she said
Goodbye,
goodbye.
Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Alright, I introduced myself to
Is the
everyone.
new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Can I talk to other people or just them? Okay, I can only talk to them. That's fine. That's probably for the better, though, because I have a tendency to just go around talking to people and we'd never get anything done in the episode.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your
Yeah.
ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here.
The fucking
After
ACT
much
of-
discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
That's interesting. Okay.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh, where'd it go? The bug? Just like, bye, bitch.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
This
This
thing over
way.
here is a flame icon. I need to go and find for that. What about
I
this over
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
here? Oh, I just realized the floors, the scales, and then the... Oh my god, that is so trippy.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
Do keep up.
It's like the trivia thing from that Dagon game, which I think was...
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland.
Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, it's like the trivia thing. Just unlock the field guide, progress towards completing challenges. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points. Escape to open field guide. Okay. Challenges. Explore field guide pages. Oh, okay. Awards must be claimed for the challenges menu. Come back often and collect rewards.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
Oh,
Open
this
it
is a
up and
fast
find
travel system.
Central Hall.
Blue flames. I remember that. That's smart. M to open map. Okay. I've set maps where students and professors live. Common rooms and Great Hall. Grand staircase. Select. Green blue flames. Flames you have discovered. Gray blue flames undiscovered. Okay. Academic points of interest. Central Hall blue flames for you. That's cool. Okay. See real quick, how long have I been recording? 14 minutes. Okay. I'm going to try to make this episode not as long as the last one.
And here we are. Quite the time
dragged out.
saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Oh, I see.
I can never get it.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I know what all these are about, so I'm not going to ask her.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
If you
A
guys
lot
have
to
seen the
absorb
movies
on
and
your
books,
first
then
day,
you should know as well.
and you have much to learn. Happily,
I still
your
want to know,
professors have agreed
what
to
is
create
your first
additional
fucking
assignments
name?
for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Oh,
My suspicion is
sorry.
that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
A search for
Almost precisely
belongings.
what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yep.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
So the headmaster.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides,
And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Main quests. Unlock. Will further the story, unlock new features you grant XP. The Accio and Levio. So Accio is where you summon items. That's a really cool spell to have. Quests are locked by spell and / or level requirements. Can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. I think I like Accio better. So that's like
the map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh. Sorry, pardon me. Okay. Charm compass.
Sarah?
It's telling me to go through here. Okay, that works. Oh, it was just taking a minute to load. I've been shooting the doors open without realizing. Let's see. I'm not going defense against the dark arts right now. I'm going to charge. Oh, hello, ghost. Oh, God. The lover
tends
squirrel.
to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us do.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Oh my God.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
This guy is trying so hard.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Man, that feels like an actual classroom comment. It's the worst fucking part. Okay, yes, got him.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
So all we get to see of the class, or? Oh, okay.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
This ought to be interesting.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. Excellent. Not to worry. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
So...
That's it! Stay focused. Splendid! Happens to the best of us. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so she's red, I'm blue. She's up first. Court rules.
Here we go!
Without going over. Oh, I didn't realize we weren't supposed to go over.
Yes!
Accio!
Shit!
Not to worry.
Let us see this.
Oh, okay. I might have just lost this. I might have just lost this. Come on.
Excellent.
What if I knock this one over? Obviously they can collide.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Ah. Ah, damn it. She won though. Okay, that's kind of a fun little minigame. I like that.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh god.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
No one
This
else gonna
round
go.
settles it all.
Here we go! There we go.
Accio.
Yes! I did it!
Very good.
Let us see this.
Don't you dare.
That is how it's done.
I stopped that too soon.
Quite impressive.
If I can summon the last one,
Watch this.
in the direction that will hit this one, I can get a little bit of points from the last one and get a couple of points like this one.
Yes!
Accio.
will get you back for that.
Hey, I won that one.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Must be a different wizarding school then. How big is Wagadu?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Really? I thought
so, yes,
that was
bigger than Hogwarts.
I thought Hogwarts was
but
the
it
biggest,
never
but
seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
What do they use?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
So wandless magic? I've never heard. Okay.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
And that is charms class. Okay, you know what? It's a pretty nice class. I'll go ahead and I'll talk to this girl over here.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
That's a very interesting use of it, actually. I didn't think of that, but like, place a knife with the blade pointed at someone.
You're the new student, aren't you?
And then get between, put them between you and the knife and then Accio. That's a deadly combination right there.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Wasn't too challenging.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, He tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Okay. So what was the purpose of speaking to me then?
Revelio.
Like genuine questioning right there. And there's a chest over here. I'm not sure how to get up there.
Lumos.
Well, anyhow, if you guys enjoyed this episode and would like to see more, because it's already been 30 minutes, please like, subscribe, and comment below. And I will see you all in the next episode.
I hope you all have a phantom-free night.